Let's compare this brand new Rane 4 controller to the REV 7, shall we? So, first, the size comparison. Rane is clocking in around 30.8 inches. The REV 7 is 28.8 inches, so 2 inches wider, which is not that much, honestly. It's actually not too much bigger. I heard it was huge, and like I don't think it's that. From the specs, it's not that big, right? And then as far as lengthwise, 0.9 inches longer. That's it. It doesn't seem like a lot. It's kind of crazy because, like, think about it. The platters on the REV 7 all encompass, it's probably like 8.1 inches. They say 7-inch platters, 7-inch of working space, but like the whole thing is like 8.1 inches. These are apparently 8.5 inches, so they're slightly bigger platters. Plus, you're adding 2 more channels to it, but it's only 2 inches longer, you know what I mean, or wider or whatever. So, like, that's kind of crazy. And then the weight-wise, your difference about 5 pounds, a little over 5 pounds, and that's like without the motors and stuff. A little heavier than I thought it was going to be, but lighter than, you know, something with motors. So, you know, still 18 pounds is better than 23. So it's 5 pounds less. Okay. If you compare the two, you know, again, you can just see how like much more busy the one is than the other, you know? Again, it's 2 different controllers, 4-channel, 2-channel. I get all that. But like this is kind of where I get to my conclusion that like I feel like I'm gonna be. The Rane 1 was crazy busy, insanely busy. I couldn't like I was my pinky was hitting the center thing of the platter when I was trying to cut on it. I'm hitting the wrong buttons in the center with the mixer portion, right? Like you can see, like look at the mixer portion of the 4 and look at the mixer portion of the REV 7, right? And these are actual sizes, by the way. This is literally like the REV 7's mixer portion is that much wider than the Rane 4's mixer portion, but the Rane 4 has 4 channels. And that's where I think that, like, in my opinion, they could have made it a lot bigger. You would have had a lot more room to work. And, you know, like why not? Like, just make it, if you want to be a big flagship, make that shit like SZ size. You know what I mean? Like, make a monster. You know, another thing, too, would have been crazy if they had like 8.5 or if they branded or if they actually came out. Remember back in the day I was talking about like a REV 10, you know, and Pioneer got mad at me. What if they came out with a REV 10? What if they came out with like 10-inch motorized platters? Like that would have like it would have been the biggest controller ever, but I guarantee you every DJ would have bought that shit and just like wore that shit. They would have wore it around their neck like a necklace. It would have been the biggest flex ever. Like, yeah, I got the Rane I got the Rane 10-9 or whatever. Like the big ass 10-inch motorized platters. Ugh. Like, I don't know. I'm just so indifferent about, like, the static platters. But anyway, so you could kind of see, like, you know, busy-wise, everything. And then if you look at the platter, though, you can see where the real estate went. So the platter real estate, way smaller on the REV 7, right? And then on the Rane 4, obviously you can see, you know, you have the pads, all the stuff going on. So, like, you know, but I like the setup of the platter. I think it's a great setup. I think, like, everything makes sense. It's all symmetrical. Everything's pretty much in like the right place, in my opinion. Like, I think I like this setup. I just don't like the mixer part in the middle as far as like being busy. But again, not apples to apples controller, apples to apples potential price. Okay. And I'm also going by, again, the only thing I heard about price was it's going to be under $2,000. So if it's going to be a $1,600 controller, usually not going to say under $2,000. That's not what you're going to say, you know, but whatever. We shall see what it ends up being priced out. We all saw like the Denon, they dropped that price $300 4 days after launch. So I think they're not trying to do that again, right?